Good Monday everyone and welcome to the Weather Centre. After a fairly cloudy morning up in Limpopo with some fog in places, we're expecting a partly cloudy afternoon, while it's going to be mainly clear for the rest of South Africa, and over the western interior we're expecting gusty conditions ahead of an approaching cold front. Now these northwesterly winds are going to bring berg winds to parts of the southern and east coasts of the country, while the approaching cold front will bring in some cloud cover later on, and there may even be some late evening rainfall around the Cape Peninsula. And this is reflected on our rainfall probability map for the rest of today. Dry for the rest of South Africa, but down in the southwest late tonight we could see a few drops of rain, especially near the mountainous areas. The South African Weather Service has issued one warning for today. That is for a high fire danger affecting parts of the Northern Cape, but in particular over the Western Cape, where those berg winds will be taking in effect gusty conditions along with high temperatures. And here we can see the effects of those berg winds. Temperatures in the low 30s over KwaZulu-Natal in the Eastern Cape and the Western Cape, 31 degrees for George as well as Graaf-Reinet. It's also going to be a warm to hot day across the Northern Cape interior. Cooler along the west coast for today, where Cape Town gets to 20 degrees, and it's going to be a pleasantly warm afternoon in Gauteng, 24 in Johannesburg and a high of 26 degrees for Pretoria. The detailed coastal conditions now, and we're expecting those northwesterly winds to start settling in for Langebaan, becoming moderate later on in the day ahead of the cold front. And northwesterly winds will become fresh at times from around Cape Point all the way down to Cape Agulhas, and we're expecting Table Bay to average at about 30 kilometers per hour. Swell heights averaging at between 2.5 and 3 meters for today. Along the south coast, we're expecting northwesterly winds to blow across this area, and as these winds push off of the interior, they're going to result in some very high temperatures, and along with that, they'll be quite gusty for much of the day. Swell heights also at 2.5 meters with a 12-second period. And finally, for the east coast of the country, we're also expecting offshore wind conditions for East London. Otherwise, a northeasterly wind will be affecting both Durban and Richards Bay once again. That's all from the Weather Centre. Have a lovely Monday.